Welcome to a place that looks like it was painted right out of a storybook, where the world slows down, and you feel like you've stumbled into a secret. This isn't a movie set, but an enchanting village in the heart of England known as Bibury. Nestled in the Cotswolds, a region famous for its rolling hills and picturesque landscapes, Bibury holds onto secrets that make it feel like a real-life fairy tale. The tiny village has barely changed over the centuries, and every corner of Bibury seems to carry a whisper of its long, rich history. Today, we're going to explore why Bibury is known as the most beautiful village in England and reveal what makes it so extraordinary. But fair warning, once you see what Bibury has to offer, you may just want to book a one-way ticket. What makes Bibury so special? Is it the centuries-old cottages standing shoulder to shoulder along a quiet river, or the way every season paints the village in a new set of colors? It's all of that and more. Let's dive into the 7 unique aspects of Bibury that make it a hidden gem in the English countryside. Point 1. Arlington Row, the heart of Bibury's charm. Arlington Row is, without a doubt, the heart of Bibury and the soul of its charm. These historic cottages were originally built in the 14th century as a wool store, serving the area's booming wool industry. In the 17th century, they were converted into weavers' cottages, becoming home to craftsmen who helped build the wealth of this region. The cottage's signature honey-colored limestone, steep roofs, and quaint, narrow windows seem almost frozen in time. Walking along Arlington Row feels like stepping into another era, where things move a little slower and life feels simpler. Each cottage is part of England's National Trust, which means they are carefully preserved, right down to the smallest architectural detail, making sure that the spirit of Bibury lives on for future generations. Visitors often say that one look at Arlington Row is enough to make them feel they've discovered England's best-kept secret. Just steps away from Arlington Row flows the River Coln, a tranquil waterway that seems to mirror the beauty of the village around it. The river's crystal-clear waters are home to various fish and wildlife, and watching it drift along past the cottages adds a sense of serenity to the entire scene. For centuries, the River Coln played an important role in Bibury's economy, providing the power and water needed for the wool industry. Today, it adds to the village's charm, offering stunning photo opportunities as reflections of the historic cottages dance on its surface. If you're lucky, you may even catch a family of ducks gliding peacefully by, adding a touch of life to the stillness of the village. The gentle flow of the river makes Bibury feel like a living postcard, waiting to be discovered. Point 3. Bibury Trout Farm, a family-friendly adventure. One of the more unexpected finds in this fairy tale village is Bibury Trout Farm, established over a century ago in 1902. This isn't your typical tourist attraction, it's a hands-on experience that brings you closer to Bibury's natural beauty and wildlife. At the farm, you can fish for your own trout, and if you're visiting with family, kids absolutely love feeding the fish and watching them splash in the ponds. The trout farm has a delightful cafe where visitors can taste the day's catch, so you're not just sightseeing, you're tasting a piece of Bibury, fresh from its own waters. The farm is a true delight, allowing visitors to engage with the village's natural side and understand the important role that rivers, fish, and nature play in sustaining this tranquil paradise. Point 4. St. Mary's Church, a piece of Bibury's spiritual heritage. Bibury may be a small village, but its spiritual heart is grand. St. Mary's Church, with its ancient Norman architecture, has stood as a place of worship and gathering for centuries. The building's design is both elegant and strong, with its stone arches and stained glass windows depicting religious stories in vibrant colors. Step inside, and you're welcomed by a peaceful interior, where centuries-old carvings and inscriptions remind you of the generations who have come here to find solace and hope. Whether or not you're religious, St. Mary's offers a beautiful, historical experience that connects visitors to Bibury's deeper roots. The church is a stunning example of the artistry and craftsmanship that went into creating such enduring structures in medieval England. Point 5. A literary and artistic legacy. Bibury has long been celebrated by artists, writers, and travelers alike. Perhaps the most famous endorsement came from William Morris, a prominent British designer, artist, and writer who called Bibury the most beautiful village in England. Over the years, artists have come to capture the village in paintings, and filmmakers have used Bibury as a backdrop for British films. You might recognize Arlington Row from movies like Stardust and Bridget Jones's Diary. This artistic legacy adds another layer to Bibury's charm. It's a place that not only inspires but also becomes part of the creative imagination, a symbol of England's idyllic countryside. It's not just a destination, it's a muse, a canvas, and a piece of living art. Point 6. Cozy tea rooms, pubs, and local hospitality. No visit to Bibury is complete without experiencing its warm hospitality. The village may be small, but it has a handful of delightful tea rooms and cozy pubs that make visitors feel right at home. Imagine sitting down with a warm cup of English tea, a freshly baked scone, and a view of the charming cottages just outside the window. Bibury's tea rooms offer just that, and they serve as a welcoming space for visitors to unwind and enjoy the village's slower pace. For those who prefer a bit more heartiness, Bibury's pubs serve up classic British fare, from fish and chips to savory pies. It's the perfect way to end a day of exploring, allowing you to fully savor the authentic Cotswolds experience. Point 7. The changing beauty of seasons. One of the things that truly makes Bibury a timeless destination is its ability to transform with each season. In spring, vibrant flowers bloom along the riverbank and around the cottages, bringing bursts of color to the village. Summer offers lush greenery and warm, sunny days, making it perfect for riverside picnics. In autumn, the landscape turns to shades of amber, gold, and rust, adding a rich warmth to the already picturesque scene. And in winter, a blanket of frost gives Bibury a magical, almost surreal beauty, as if the village itself is wrapped in a fairytale snow globe. Every season brings out a new side of Bibury, making it a destination worth visiting any time of the year. The changing seasons give Bibury an almost dreamlike quality, as if it's alive and breathing with the world around it. Bibury may be small, but it holds a world of wonder within its boundaries. From the iconic cottages of Arlington Row to the serene flow of the River Coln, every corner of this village tells a story of history, of nature, of art, and of life lived at a gentler pace. It's a place that invites you to step out of the rush of modern life and into a moment that feels frozen in time. So, if you ever find yourself longing for a true fairytale experience, a journey to Bibury may just be what you're looking for. And as you walk along those ancient streets, breathe in the beauty around you, and perhaps even catch a glimpse of your own reflection in the clear river below, you'll understand why Bibury is England's most beautiful village. After all, some secrets are meant to be discovered.
Thanks for watching Top Travel. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel tips and reviews. Until next time, safe travels.